Greetings and welcome back to another Gwent video I have for you guys today. So this is the third deck I've done and it'll be revolving around svalblod totems and basically Olaf. So the way this deck works is, I'm sure most of you know this already, and I've seen several deck lists of this in gwentup.com. I think next time I post a deck like this that I get from the Gwent Up, I think I will kind of credit the player who made it, because I do like getting inspiration from you guys. So honestly, if you guys have any decks that before I start, if you guys have any decks that you guys want me to check out and play a couple games for, definitely do let me know in the description below. You can comment it, or you can even message me, or even email me. I'll take a look at those. Anyway, so for today's deck video, we're going to take a look at svalblod's totems and Olaf. Basically revolves around Olaf, so you know. But then the other weapons I kind of saw here were Blue Boy Lugos and Wildkarl, which are actually pretty good when they're damaged. So one of the things I have fear about with this deck is their weakness to Geralt of Rivia, which I've noticed is a very, very common card nowadays in decks. It's pushed its way into the meta because of like tendencies of us playing strong monsters. And you know me, after my Jernachora big monster deck, I've started to fear Geralt of Rivia a lot. But that's where the support of these bronze cards come in. And it's great because Drum and Shield Maiden is there, that when it gets poked, it gets another copy of itself out, which is deck thin. Roach is again another deck thin for the golds. So you guys know how much I love deck thin. I know most of you out there would love deck thin, but like I definitely love deck thin too. Morkvarg is there for good. Now, a card that I find very interesting here is actually very strong, is the Corrupted Flaminica, or Flaminica, I don't know how to pronounce, I butcher names all the time. Destroys an allied beast, then boosts itself by its power, and then does bleeding. So not only does it give himself the boost engine, it also gives the bleeding mechanic to any unit on the any enemy unit on the battlefield, which is actually pretty great because for a 6 cost card, that is some pretty huge power. So for example, a common combo I use is the Corrupted, get rid of Morkvarg, and that's 5 turns of bleeding to an enemy. I think in the video, in the gameplay that I'm going to show you guys, I used it on what's that guy's name, Eskel Pathfinder. So I was able to prevent his boost engine from happening for 5 turns, which was actually really great. You get the Svalblod Totem, always pretty reliable. I always find them as my first turn move, where I use them to summon the Fanatics to transform into those werewolves, which is great. And then of course I can always combo them with the Flaminica. So I have different options, which is what I like about this deck. Vigos Muscle is good for disruption. So if you want to disrupt like boosting cards like the Hawkeye Smugglers out there, the King of Beggars out there. For Death Wish monster, I think I've used it to counter Geels, so I took off his double Death Wish mechanic with Geels by using Vigos Muzzle on it, of course. Colossal Effort's good for poke. Wildkarl's good for kind of like a second option. It doesn't take as much as Olaf. It obviously doesn't have as much power as Olaf, but like it's still pretty strong. I mean, a 12 point champion as Svalblod is always good. Herald Houndsnot is good to help with the poking, plus it summons 3 skeletons, which does poke for 2 damage whenever it gets destroyed. Blue Boy Lugos deals 2 damage whenever it gets poked, which is great. And the Lightning Longship is good for extra poke. Now, another good card here is actually the Primal Savagery. Now, what Primal Savagery does is, if you kill a unit by dealing 2 damage to it, you summon a Bear Abomination, which is the 5 power beast, I think. Yes, it is. I gotta remember that name. And it's good because with a lot of cards here that poke, having a card like Primal Savagery would make it even better. If anything, I'm actually pretty tempted to maybe change a Svalblod Priest into another Primal Savagery. And why would I do that? Because if I have too many the thing is, playing 2 Svalblod Priests in the same round is going to take too long. While I get that playing one Svalblod Priest one round and then next the other, I already have enough combos as it is that I can actually spare one of these. But the Primal Savagery is a pretty solid card. So if there's any change I would make here, I would add another Primal Savagery. I can afford to remove either a Longship or a Svalblod Priest. Doesn't really matter. Svalblod Butcher again is good because you damage your own unit and provide bleeding for 3 turns. Hemi Protector is good for literally with combo with a Svalblod Priest. I think these 2 are only meant to work well together. And the Solid Ravager for some extra poke. And I think that's it for this deck. Now, one more spoiler alert before I continue is the gameplay that you are about to watch is going to be from yesterday's stream, and it is the highlight match that I have chosen. So, enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
We do what must be done.
Okay. Get rid of Roach. How many cards do I have that benefit? Olaf benefits. Build Carl. But the thing with Nilfgaard is they had a lot of lock, so all my cards that were berserked and ordered, completely useless. They were completely useless. So he had me completely countered there. Let's get rid of one of these.
Your tricks will not save you, Dwarf.
7 elves, huh? Out of the 9 cards he has in his deck left. Interesting. Okay. Thinking of starting out with the totem as my first turn. If I play the butcher, it's too oh no, I can't play the butcher. I need to have an ally. Yeah, I'm low-key tempted to play the totem here, actually. I also... Nah, I don't want to play the drum and shield. Actually, no, I'll play the totem first. It also gets Roach out, so... And then next turn, I don't know if I want to play the drum and shield maiden to block one of my fanatics so that I can get hit by the totem. I think now that I'm going second, I'm actually... Okay, so he's forced my hand. I have to play the shield maiden here so I can force it. Or I can play Vildkarl. I can play Vildkarl, let him get tapped, and then I'll tap him one more time so that he can get off his, so he can become a bear. A full-fledged bear. But is that the best move right now? Or I can do Svalblod Butcher, transform him into the bear immediately, and then not tap yet, because I can save tap for Vildkarl and the Shield Maiden. So there's some options, but I do want to get rid of a bronze, so let's just do this.
You'll beg for death.
Perfect. That's fine.
I was hoping you'd say that.
So even if he is ahead by 10, I'm actually tempted to call out to Ifrit here, but only 2 units. I don't know if that's any... I don't know if that's worth it. I wanted to get rid of a bronze. It's kind of why I went with that. Dang, I don't have my Svalblod Priest. Feels bad. Okay. I'll play a Shield Maiden.
Our shields are our ramparts.
But I feel like it's going to get destroyed if I leave it here. So I think I'll tap it now.
Give them no rest, no reprieve.
Don't know if that was the best move, but I had to make a move. Because I let him... I didn't let him. He had tactical advantage, so...
May your sword and arm be one.
Okay, if he's not gonna make a move... And then I'm killing that Swordmaster next turn with the Ravager. Unless he boosts it, then it's like, there's no point. My guess is he has Garrison. That's usually what I've seen Francesca played for, is Garrison.
We were not the ones to start this war.
Fair enough. Ah, and there's Erlen. Okay.
I need your heart.
Not the strongest move, but I had to make a move.
Special prize. Just for you, love.
I thought about it. But there's really nothing I could have done with it, so. Do I pass? Or do I try to go for that big play as letting this guy transform, but I don't think there's any point in doing that anymore because he's far enough ahead. So I think I am gonna pass here. I kind of wasted the totems, but I guess I tried to think too conservatively. I think that's why I wasted the totems. I need a priest. I got a long ship. It's alright. How many beasts do I have left? Not a lot. I think I do need to get rid of the corruptive of Minissa. She is gonna be of no use to me. I'd rather have Blue Boy actually. Blue Boy is a good pickup. Alright, so I'm filtering. Who's the most useless here? Who's the most useless? I think the long ship is the most useless card for me here. Because all these cards are going to prove me up. They're going to be useful some sort. Yeah, I long ship. I need the protector. Dang, I don't know how this deck does in long rounds. I guess we'll find out. Primal Savagery, you're back. Actually, I don't mind that you're back because I now Morkvarg's here and I now have Primal Savagery, so I actually like this hand. Is there anything I'm looking for? I mean, Vigo's Muzzle would be nice. Actually, Vigo's Muzzle would be really nice, especially if he has another Smuggler. Okay, I have to try and go for the. I didn't get it. Oh well, I had to try though. I had to try. If he locks it, so be it. I mean, I have other cards. I have cards that help me, that help him out anyway. Yeah, there's a Smuggler. That's what I was afraid of. I was gonna play the Callus. No, I have to save it for Olaf though, that's the thing.
Peace with humans?
Bidas! Well, I can still reach you. Kind of want to play Herald now. Yeah, let's Herald. This is the Herald play.
Well, Fred?
Here's the thing. Olaf has to survive one turn. Just one turn. If he can do that, then it should be just fine for me. If he doesn't boost that Smuggler, I'm gonna Primal Savagery it once I ping it with the long ship.
Yes, that would fit perfectly.
I'm afraid he's gonna double garrison here actually. Yeah, I think he already has the garrison in his hand. True Form? That's a card I don't see often. Dang. I just got rid of that Smuggler. Jeez.
Got business for me?
That's brutal. That's actually pretty brutal.
Come on, let's go. Time to face our fears.
Tried that 25%. Oh well, that's okay. I mean, I'm still pretty far ahead, so. And I think the longer this match goes, the more power I get, just because I haven't exactly played my two strongest weapons just yet. Uma's Curse. remember when I used to play Arena, I always would trust in Uma. Oh, gosh. That's a big one. What do you... Oh, another Uma's Curse? Okay. So he's used up his hero power. Oh, gosh.
This'll be quick and painful.
That's tough. I don't know how to counter that. I actually don't. I think now's my time to play the Corrupted. Who do you ping? Yeah, you're not exactly pinging what I want you to.
Time
That's
you
okay.
return to the dirt.
Should I play it on the Pathfinder? Yeah, I am gonna play it on the Pathfinder. I wanna know how much he's gonna commit to that. Okay, so I have 5 turns to get this Olaf play off. If I don't get it off, it's over. I have to play Olaf. And it actually needs to survive for a turn, so I can play the Callus with it. Okay. I have 4 turns to get this Olaf play off. I just need Olaf to... Oh, Ragnarug. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait, never mind. I don't know why I thought he was gonna play it. I'm afraid of Geralt, so I'm actually going to... I'm thinking if that's the right play to make, though. Well, because if I damage him by half, I don't know if it rounds up or down. You know what? Let's just do it. I need to avoid Geralt. I don't know who to damage. I think I damage him though. I have to start working him. This has to work. If this doesn't work, it's over. Okay, cool. I think this is enough.
I kneel to svalblod.
Yeah, this is enough. Perfect. Okay, that's the play I needed to make there. Let's just tap you a couple more times. I'm still afraid that Geralt is coming. Because I've always seen Geralt on like these very unorthodox decks, which is so strange, but it is what it is, so. And then I saved you so I can do this.
High time.
And then I just tap you. And then I just tap Lugos 2 more times. And this is my maximum power. This is literally maximum power for me. I like how you hit him both times. Oh my gosh. That's funny. It's funny how you hit him both times.
Onward,
Okay, well,
Freyhead!
that's game. Oh.